Welcome to Magic Tarot. I know it's been a long wait for you all that I haven't posted anything, posted a pick a card in English. But then now I've started to do pick a cards in Hindi as well as English, and I will be doing the same pick a card in both the languages. And if you happen to stumble upon an Hindi version of it, then I will be mentioning in the comments section the link, and you can click on that link and go directly to the English version. I hope that's not a hindrance to you or inconvenient for you. So today I have another pick a card, and the question is, what is their next move? Okay, you have five piles here: pile one, two, three, four, and five. The timestamps will be down below. You might be drawn to the card, you might be drawn to the number, whichever suits you. You can choose that particular pile, and you can fast forward and then watch your reading. Okay, so let's proceed with your reading. Okay, the ones who are chosen pile number one. You have Ten of Swords, Death card, Page of Swords, Queen of Cups, Six of Wands, and then you have the Peace card. Okay, so let me first talk about the dynamics between the both of you. So, with the Ten of Swords and with the Death, so you have like two confirmations that this relationship has ended between the both of you. Okay, and it's brought about a lot of pain, and definitely somewhere, it has you both, for that matter, have gone through major transformation. Okay, one was really hurt, even the other was hurt, but then one went through hurt and the other through a major transformation, realized a lot of things about themselves. And with the Page of Swords, what I feel like, there must have been some form of clash, which was, um, I actually feel like this particular person wants to talk things out with you. They just want to unburden whatever they have in their mind, whatever is going on their mind, and it's like just they just want to bring it out in the open, which was not said previously, which was not done previously, which, I mean, like, things are left unsaid. They actually don't give a damn about, whether they're going to sound good, they're going to sound refined or not, but then they just want to go ahead and, like, unburden themselves. Okay, and with the Queen of Cups, definitely, what I feel like, this particular person, after, they want some form of communication with you, but then they are being driven by their emotion. I feel like for them to have control of their emotions has become a little difficult. They are trying to somehow sustain it. They're trying to somehow put a lid on their emotions, trying to make sure that they don't get overly emotional about you, or even for the fact that they do not end up acting stupid around you, or you can just say vulnerable, for that matter. But then, yeah, definitely, I feel like this particular person is having a hard time putting a lid on their emotions, okay, controlling their emotions, for that matter, and they're keeping a check on it, like, they're making sure. No, it's like, if you see the way she's very concentrated on that cup, I also feel like this particular person is making sure that they don't become over emotional about you. They're trying to restrain themselves. They're trying to, you know, make themselves, like, it's just like they're wanting to, at the end of the day, have a sense of control, which they feel they do not have in this particular situation. And with the Six of Wands, definitely they want some form of success with you. Okay, they probably might want things to go back to the way that everything was previously. I think you might have admired this person a lot. You put them on a pedestal, and that would have happened previously, but then that transformation that came about, the ending that happened, probably there was some truth that came out which was not so great, and because of which I feel like, they were thrown from that, basically dethroned from that position where you actually thought very highly of them or you admired them. But then I think there's wanting to get that back with you, wanting to be in a place where they can feel that love, they can feel that admiration, which they somehow feel now is no more left out. And they want peace, they want to get back with you, okay, want to make some form of resolution where they just feel at peace, okay. Or it can be like they're wanting to make peace with this situation, like, okay, things have come to an end. And I also feel that with the Queen of Cups, that this particular person is trying to get a control, get a hold over their emotions, and they're trying really hard, and they're trying to make peace with what has gone down with you. Okay, so what is their current, what move they want to make towards you is they want to have some form of communication. And definitely, I mean, like, they want to get things back to their old way where you admired them, where you put them on a pedestal. So that was your reading. I hope this resonates. Thank you. And sorry for the lighting. I mean, like, okay, the ones who have chosen pile number two, you have the cards, the star card, the high priestess, you have ace of cups, 10 of cups, wheel of fortune, you have nine of pentacles, and then you have chaos and conflict. Okay, so what is their next move? Let me talk about the dynamics of this situation. Mm, okay, you have three major arcanas here, okay, and almost all the cards are very positive. Every card that you've pulled out, except, you have chaos and conflict. Apart from that, it's like all the cards are positive. All the tarot cards are very positive for you. So, what I feel like with the star card, okay, you were definitely someone they thought was out of their league. They, you were like a wish come true for them. You gave, uh, for some reason, the water is drawing my attention. So, what I feel like this particular person, like the way, they just, the moment they saw you, or even for that matter just your presence, they felt so much more lighter. They could unburden themselves, they could, pour out their emotions to you, pour out, and I think you were someone who, and okay, there's spirals, you see, there's this circles here. What I feel like, this person just kept falling harder and harder for you, okay. It was like they had no control over this whole situation, they had no control over how deeply they felt for you. Initially, I think this particular person might not have understood the gravity of their emotions that they felt towards you, but I feel like this particular person, slowly and gradually, they fell in love with you. And for some reason, I'm getting, okay, just hold on, what is that book and what is that movie? Okay, it is John Green's book, and I'm not recalling that, title of the story, where, she's, both are cancer patients and they end up meeting, and there's this one sentence, where he says, I fell in love with you, I'm like, slowly at first, and then it's like deeply, like falling asleep. I mean, there's some sentence like that which, like, I fell in love, like how you fall asleep, like first there's slowly you fall asleep, and then it's like you're in deep slumber. So it is something like that. This particular person, did not realize, for that matter, how deep their emotions were for you, and slowly and gradually, I think they totally fell in love with you, where they definitely saw their future with you, okay, with the 10 of cups. And with the ace of cups, again, it's like overflow of emotions that this particular person feels towards you. And with the high priestess, in I think this particular person never told you how they feel, because high priestess is someone who, um, it's like she has the knowledge that, okay, she knows things, but she will not open up about those things. So with the high priestess, I definitely have a feeling like this particular person did not was not clear about, or did not actually open up about their emotions to you. And with the ace of cups, definitely what is okay, what is their next move? They want a new beginning with you, okay. Though they consider you out of their league, you are like a wish come true for them, but they want a new beginning. And somewhere I feel like they want it from your side as well. Like they want you to feel equally for them. And with the 10 of cups, that is like this particular person wants commitment, this particular person wants that fulfillment and joy that they feel with you, okay. They want that complete, this is like a marriage card, okay. The 10 of cups is like a marriage card. And with the wheel of fortune, definitely, I mean, things are turning into your favor for that matter. So maybe probably this particular person, initially they did not admit their feelings, and now it's like, you know, the more, it's like certain things are going down, I'm certain things are coming up on the surface, and it's like whatever was hidden was is actually coming out on the surface, okay. And this is not something that they can now conceal it, they cannot hide this particular emotion. And with the nine of pentacles, I definitely have a feeling like you're someone who's quite for some reason I'm feeling like least bothered, because you are now right now enjoying your life. Right now you are feeling quite abundant in your life, and actually enjoying being pampering yourself, enjoying giving yourself first preference. Some might even be single right now, and they're actually enjoying that time. So that is what. But then, what is this particular person wanting to? I mean, like, I have a feeling like with the star card, that is also a healing card. So you might have gone through something. I mean, like, um, some form of a hurt feeling which you are healing from, okay. So with the chaos and conflict, again, I mean, like, there is going to be some change in the situation. I have a feeling like you might want to walk away from this situation. And here I do not see a reason, but then I feel like just because this particular person had is like was aware of their emotions but did not open up about their emotions, or it could be like certain things which were hidden in this relationship, even that might be a problem. And with the chaos and conflict, I have a feeling like one of you might decide to leave, okay. But then this particular person, because you have the ace of cups and the 10 of, see this, these two cards and these two cards, it's like this is like in the past, and this is like in your present, and this is your future. So ace of cups you have, and 10 of cups, so this particular person is definitely wanting a new beginning with you, where they want to like eventually get married to you. They're even thinking of marriage right now. So that is what your reading is. I hope this resonates. Thank you. Okay, the ones who have chosen pile number 3, your cards are 10 of wands, king of wands, the hanged man, the Hierophant, the Lovers, Breathe card, To the Sea, and then you have Regeneration. Okay, so what is their next move? This particular person in this situation, okay, first let me talk about the dynamics. So with the 10 of Wands, definitely one of you felt very burdened, okay. like really burdened by this whole situation, like things. um it might have been like, um see, with the king of wands, usually what happens is they end up doing their own thing. You try to put your point across. Even in a relationship, they act single. Okay, that is your king of wands. So what happens is, because they always tend to put their preferences first, their needs first, the other person always ends up feeling like they do not matter that much. So with the king of wands, I have a feeling like that is what is the person. And with the ten of wands, definitely one of you felt burdened. It might be you that who felt burdened in this relationship. And this particular person, see, a king of wands has very strong opinions. They are a person, because they have such strong opinions, they do not take other people into consideration. Um, they do not end up taking their opinion, for that matter, because sorry, because because they actually believe themselves to be right. Okay, they very strongly believe that they are right. And they don't see the other side of the coin. It's like they don't see the other side. They don't see your side, for that matter. Like, they do understand where they are coming from, okay, but they never try to understand where the other person is coming from. So with the hanged man, definitely this particular person is right now not going to do anything about this particular situation. Okay, they don't want to make any move. Sorry, they don't want to make any move in this situation right now because they are feeling stuck. Okay, this particular person is definitely feeling stuck. For some reason, I have irritation in my throat, and I have a feeling like this particular person might not even have told you the reality of their emotions, okay, or how deeply you matter to them, because you have the lover's card. So this particular person might have showed to you that, you know what, oh yeah, you're just another person in my life. I've had many people who have fallen for me, and you're just another person, okay, not someone that important, just another fling. Or this particular person did not even show you that how much you matter to them, because they always up withhold themselves. Okay, they like restrict themselves from showing emotions. They restrict because they feel like the other person is going to take advantage of them and probably use it for their own benefit, but then that is their thought. Okay, and with the lovers card, I definitely have a feeling like this particular person hasn't told you, what you actually mean to them. You are the one person that they never would want to let go. You're that one person they want for life, but then they will not admit. Okay, that is your king of wands. Now my irritation of the throat is gone. And with the Hierophant, definitely, this particular person feels they want some form of commitment, very strong commitment. It is like what's going to happen is right now they are in a state where they are just feeling stuck. They do not know what to do in the situation. They have no clue. Things in a way has ended. I mean, like, the ten talks about endings, and it also talks about new beginnings. So with a hanged man, definitely this particular person is feeling stuck, is does not know what he needs to be doing. But then during this stuck moment, this particular person is going to have some realizations, and that realization is going to come about in a way where they would want to seek stability with you. They would want some form of um, you know like something that is recognized by the society, something that is known to the society, like putting up a tag, like, okay, we are boyfriend girlfriend, or we're going to get married, we're going to get engaged. The Hierophant is also a marriage card. Okay, so with the Breathe card, lovers, I definitely, like I told you, very strong bond, and I think even you feel very strongly for this particular person. And with the Breathe card, definitely, you need to have patience. And I totally understand, because I'm like, dealing with this kind of a person can be a little tough on you. And definitely But then this particular person is seeing a new, they are seeing things in a new way. They are seeing things from your point of view. They are understanding things from your point of view now. Because you probably, even you have distanced yourself from this particular person, because you've distanced yourself from this particular person and not telling them what to be done. Okay, this particular person is going to realize all of these things by themselves. So with the breathe card, definitely, have patience. Okay, have patience. Sorry, have patience and go with the flow. To the sea, go with the flow. And with the regeneration, you're going to have a new beginning. Okay, things are, if you're going to start off new again with this particular person, like restart things or give them a second chance, I have a feeling like everything is going to be new, and it's going to flourish. Like, because this particular person would have learned from their mistakes what they did in their past. It's like when they come back, it's like it's going to be in a new way. But the ones who are not wanting to accept this person back, then definitely there's a new beginning for you in love, and you're going to find someone who is, you have a deep bond with. So what is their next move is they're not going to be making a move. Currently they are not going to be making a move, and you need to have patience with this particular person. Just, I would say, just enjoy your life, be happy. Okay, when you least expect it, this sorry, when you least expect it, this particular person will come around. Okay, so that was your reading. I hope this resonates. Okay, the ones who are chosen pile number 4, you have judgment, you have 7 of swords, knight of swords, queen of swords, so many swords, magician, higher power, and then you have yin. Okay, the ones who have chosen pile number 4, right away I want to tell you one thing. This particular person is thinking a lot about you. They're just thinking too much about you because you have so many swords here. Definitely. And okay, so right now, okay, let me first talk about what is the situation between the both of you, or how things have been between the both of you. With the judgment card, definitely you've been through a lot with this particular person, and now you feel wanting to just let go and move on with life. You're probably wanting, it is a new birth for you, and I have a feeling like, you want to just forgive the other person and unburden yourself. I don't know for what reason. I'm like, from pile 1 to even in this particular pile, I'm like, I see people trying to unburden the load, trying to unburden their past. So I have a feeling like, you're going through a rebirth, and you're going to come back stronger. You are no more that naive person. You're no more that innocent person. You are someone who's become so much more stronger. Okay, with the judgment card, and this might probably be because of the fact that this particular person was not honest. They were someone who was, like, you couldn't trust them. Proved Their actions have always disappointed you. They would say something, they would act some way, and I think trusting them, you feel like you it is like a lot of regret. Like, why did I keep trusting this particular person? Because you have the queen of swords, so she is someone who's really been hurt. So I have a feeling like this, whoever is listening to this, you've been really, really very hurt by this particular person. Like, I think, like, you kept trusting them, but then um I think you got betrayed. by this particular person, like betrayal in even the minutest ways it can happen. It's like their actions disappointed you a lot. And what does this particular person want? I mean, like, what is their next move? This particular person wants to come forward with some form of communication. They just want to simply rush and communicate. Okay. And it might not be a very refined communication, like this person really thought over it. I don't think, this particular person has really thought over what they're going to talk to you about. But what I feel like, you are wanting to move forward, and you are wanting to manifest a new connection into your life. Okay. With the magician, I think you're understanding your power, you're understanding, you're coming into your own power. You are cutting out people that do not serve you, you're cutting out situations, you are walking away from a situation that no longer serves you. And you are of a mindset that you just simply want to move forward. Okay. Like, I'm not going to look back into my past, but this particular person is like, they might probably uh, poke into your life, pry into your life, or interfere into your life just because you look at them, or just because they get some attention from you. Because you see, you have this seven of swords, this particular person looking back at her, but then she's like, no, I'm not going to look at you, I'm just going to move ahead in my life. So, I mean, like, this particular person might try to interfere into your life a lot, and might, maybe this is actually going on in your life right now. And, like, some form of text, or some through some person, they say something about you and all of that. You might be hearing gossip. For some reason, I'm getting that gossip, or like through something, it is just coming to me. And with the magician card, I have a feeling like you are realizing your power. You're trying to manifest a connection, that you are not just someone that, you're trying to have a connection that is going to really mean a lot to you. You are wanting to find a person who complements you, who is the way that you actually desire him or her to be. So you are manifesting into your life and wanting a very deep connection, a strong connection, so that you let go of this particular past. And with the yen card, I have a feeling like you are ready to receive. Like, God, I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting to receive. Okay. Just bring this person into my life. Okay. And I'm willing to move forward with them. So I have a feeling like you're in this waiting energy, like, I am ready to receive. I am cutting this past out of my life. I ain't going back to it anymore, and I just want to move forward with my life. Okay. So what is their next move? Definitely this particular person would want to message you, communicate you, email, text, phone, all of that. I mean, like, again, some kind of sneaky behavior trying to get your attention. Okay. So that was your reading. I hope this resonates. I have a very strong feeling like you've been through a lot with this particular person, and through this entire reading, I had so much difficulty trying to get the words out of my mouth. So I realize how it's been really hard for you. All the best. I hope you get the connection that you're looking out for. Okay, the ones who have chosen pile number 5, your cards are Two of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, the Chariot, Six of Cups, and you have No Place Like Home. Okay, so what is the next move? Right away, I have a feeling like there is two people involved here. Okay, so two people wanting to make a move towards you, and I think that's going to put you in a dilemma. Okay, you're going to be like, you know, I don't even want to make a decision. I feel like you feel like you do not have all the resources to be making a decision, or I also have a feeling like um, I also have a feeling like you are not wanting to make a decision, okay? Like you do not have all the answers to your questions, or you are scared that you're not going to make the right choice or not an informed decision. So that is your two of swords. So, yeah, definitely, like I told you, two people. One is someone who is wanting wanting marriage, wanting commitment from your side. Okay, this particular person definitely, with the King of Pentacles, definitely, this particular person is wanting commitment, marriage. It is more on the lines of marriage, and the other person, this particular person, is quite fascinated by you. And there's another person who they might be young in their mindset, or you can just say like young energy for that matter. This particular person is definitely, I mean, like he's smitten by you, and I have a feeling like it's like when they look at you, there's this you know twinkle in their eye, and you make them feel very, they probably are very shy around you. They do not talk that much. But what I also feel like, with the Page of Cups, I have a feeling like this particular person is, you might probably see them blush around you. It's like very innocent sort of an energy. And with the Chariot card, definitely one of the person is a slow moving person. It's like two completely different individuals. Again, I have a feeling like there are two individuals, because in the Chariot also you have like, you know a black one and then a white one, and I don't know what you call them. But then it's like in the Chariot, I again have a feeling like, but then the Chariot also talks about success. So it's like I have a feeling like both of them are wanting success with you. Both of them are wanting to take things from one point to another point. Okay, it can be your King of Pentacles wanting to, finally, if you're committed to this particular person, they are wanting marriage with you. And the other person is like, if they do not have anything right now with you, they definitely want to get into a relationship with you. And with the Six of Cups and No Place Like Home, what I have a feeling like, let your emotions guide you. Okay, whichever you feel connect whichever person you feel connected to, okay, whichever person feels like home to you, choose them. Like, don't think logically about this situation. I would rather tell, because it is matters of heart, and the matters of heart, using a logic um, is also important. I mean, like when you're choosing between two people, and it's like that particular person is not that good and not that great, then definitely, I mean, like, don't end up choosing a particular person who's not right for you. So, but then, here what I feel like, the connection that you have to one person is somewhat stronger than the connection that you have to another person. So don't feel conflicted. Over time, I think with time, you're going to figure out which is the person that you would want to go to. So what is there? Like I told you, there is two particular individual here. So both are wanting commitment. Okay, it is like some form of commitment, some form of like, okay, things moving ahead with them. So that was your reading. I hope this resonates. And I also would want to say is like, they um with the Six of Cups, this particular one of the person, or it can be both the people for that matter, I have a feeling like, you know they think a lot about you, and it's like they feel they miss you a lot. It's like even if you happen to be with them and after a point of time you just go home and you're by your they are by themselves, they miss you immediately. It's like an immediate, like, you feel home to them. Okay, to both the people, I have a feeling. So that was your reading. I hope this resonates. Thank you.